How does a dinosaur pay their rent? With Tyrannosaurus checks.
Alright, so this is our first look at the Paldea Evolved booster box. Very excited to get started and open this. Box, as you can see, it looks pretty cool. We got Chien-Pao on the front, Skeledirge, we got Meowscarada, and it looks like Ting-Lu on the top. Poor Quaquavel left out of the fun in the party. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully, we've got a special illustration rare Iono in here, or at least something else really cool. Very, very excited. This is going to be a set that has so much cool stuff in it, not just for the competitive scene, but for the collective scene as well. It's always really nice when you get a box that does well for both sides of the fan base, so I'm definitely excited to see what we get. Starting off with our first pack, we got Skeledirge. I believe this is one of the few sets that has 5 pack arts, if I remember correctly. Alright, so our first pack here, we've got Bramblin, Q-Font, Krogunk, Citadel, Pyroar. Ooh, really cool artwork on that Pyroar. Luxio, Bombirdier. Iono is one of our reverse hollows. Ooh, hopefully foreshadowing a little bit. We've got Mousehold. And then for our rare in the slot, we have a Tinkaton as the hollow rare. This is also going to be one of the pre-release promos when we've got the pre-releases that are coming up. And we've also had a basic lightning energy. There's a lightning energy in the pack. Alright, let's see what else we got. We'll go a little bit faster as we open more of the set. I definitely do want to go a little bit slower for the first few though, because I know it's everyone's first look at the packs. We got Slowpoke here, Rockruff, Pawmi, Larvitar, ooh, hoping we can get an illustration Tyranitar as well. Tyranitar is one of my favorite Pokemon. Flamigo, Bombirdier, Skiploom, Mischievous as our first reverse holo in this pack, Pawmi as our second reverse holo in this pack, and a Low-Kicks as the holographic rare in this one. Also have a basic Psychic Energy. Low-Kicks was one of our manager's favorite Pokemon from the new games. It's a pretty cool one as far as bug Pokemon go. Alright, we have Shroodle, Phalanx, Jigglypuff, Tadpole, Luminous Energy, one of the cool new energy cards. This one has the same effect as Multi-Energy, if anyone played during the old EX era of Pokemon, so I'm excited to see if that gets any play. Another Flamigo, Paldean Tauros, Atharita is the reverse, Paldean Tauros is the second reverse, and a Gyarados for the holo rare in this pack. Well, as a basic fire energy. Alright. Next pack here. Oh, we got our first Dendra. That's another one of the special illustration rares that we're hoping to get out of this set here. Reverse holo, we've got Murkrow, Kilowattrel, and Slacking for the holo rare, as well as Water Energy. Next pack up, 1, 2, 3, 4 commons, 1, 2, 3 uncommons. We've got an Oranguru reverse holo, a Mabostiff reverse holo, and a Jumpluff for the holo rare. Of course, all the rares are holo now. We started that with Scarlet and Violet base set. Kind of cool that they do that. We don't have any non-holo rares, aside from some of the non-holo exclusives in like the pre-release kits, but otherwise no non-holo rares anymore. It is a little weird because we see a lot more stage 2s as uncommons, kind of like this Gothitelle here. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Noibat Reverse Holo, Dino Reverse Holo. Hey, and our first hit of the break, we have a Dendra, the full art supporter card. Very, very nice. Awesome pull right there. Dendra, of course, the special illustration rare is one of the ones that's probably the most sought after in this set. The Dendra and the Iono special illustration rares. We are just as happy to get a full art one here. That looks great. There's like a whole track in the background, like for anyone who ran track and field like I did when I was in high school. Really cool detail on that one. Very, very nice. All right, we'll keep that one right up top. Next pack, we have Jet Energy. Ooh, another one of the special energies. All the special energies in this set probably have some sort of competitive implication, which is really cool. This one is kind of like the opposite of what Warp Energy is. Rather than attaching it to your active and switching it to the bench, you attach this to one of your bench Pokemon and you switch it to the active spot. Then we've got Sprigatito and a Veluza, Volton Veluza, as they say in the video games. Alright, next pack here, we have Reverse Holo Rookidee, Reverse Holo Sneasel, and our first regular art EX, we have a Squawkabilly EX. That one looks pretty neat. It looks like they upped the like sparkle effect between Scarlet and Violet base and this set. This one looks like the actual card itself looks a lot darker than normal. And the sparkles come through a lot more effectively. That looks really, really nice. I like that. Very cool. Squawkabilly is one of the ones that will also see a lot of competitive implications. On the first turn, when this is on your bench, you get to discard your hand and draw 6. That's always an effect that's been pretty popular in the trading card game. Being able to draw that many cards and get rid of potentially useless cards that you don't need in a particular scenario is always very nice. And the Squawkabilly also has an attack that could be useful early in the game. We have a Garganacl for our Holo Rare in that pack. Its attack just does 20 damage, but allows you to attach 2 basic energies from your discard pile to your benched Pokemon. So that's pretty good too. Being able to just use it, discard your hand, draw 6, and then potentially charge up your future attackers is a lot to ask for in one card, but that card does a good job. Ooh, we got a Luxray Holo Rare. This one is another one that will probably see some very nice competitive play. Its ability, Luxray is normally a Pokemon you have to evolve to get to it, and it can be kind of difficult to set that up in the trading card game, trying to evolve all the way to a stage 2. But with the Luxray, if you are behind on prizes, which basically just means if you're losing, you get to just play it right onto the bench. You don't have to worry about evolving it. So that's definitely one that people will be looking for. It's already made a splash in Japan. We have a Delibird Reverse Holo in this pack. Oh, and we got some gold! Superior Energy Retrieval. A gold trainer card. Very, very nice. Wigglytuff, the Holo Rare. Superior Energy Retrieval is a reprint, actually. It was initially printed in the black and white era in the Plasma Free set. They did do secret rare trainers back then, but we never got a secret rare of this card until now. So that is super cool. Very, very nice hit. Another one that will probably see some level of play, and it just looks really cool. It's got all the basic energy types on there. Just a really nice looking card. Very, very nice. This is wild. We've got more secret rares than we do regular EX hits right now. Next pack here, we have Sandygast for our first Reverse Holo. Ooh, our first illustration rare, the Nocli, the pre-evolution to Garganacl. And then we also have an Abomasnow for the Holo Rare. Exactly, it looks pretty cool. It's like in a kitchen, there's like a bunch of spices around it. That's a really, really cool artwork right there. I like that. I wonder if the illustration rares are going to be as hard to get in this set as they were in previous years. Because the Scarlet and Violet base set, we actually did not open very many of them compared to the other ones. I think we probably opened like the same number of illustration rares, but there's so many different illustration rares compared to like the full arts or the special illustration rares in that set, that getting any one specific illustration rare was pretty difficult. We actually had a stat. We opened quite a few cases of Scarlet and Violet, and when it was all said and done, the one we had the least of was the illustration rare Ralts. It wasn't the special illustration rares or the hyper rares or anything like that. We have Makuhita for our reverse in here, Gothita, and our first terrestrialized Pokemon of this set, the Slowking EX. Very, very nice. Slowking terrestrialized for the Psychic type. And we just found out today we'll see some more future types that are terrestrialized for different types than whatever their base form is. So in the future set, maybe we'll see like a fire type Slowking. But for now, we have a terrestrialized Slowking EX, and it is a Psychic type. Very, very nice. Alright, next pack up, we have a reverse holo Fletchling, a reverse holo Hoppip, and a Sableye, holo rare. Sableye's not one that gets very much love. I'm glad I got a holo rare in this set. There have been some very good Sableyes in the past. Obviously, the Lost Origin one is one of the best decks in the format right now. But like before that, I don't think we really had a Sableye that was like playable probably since... Ooh, we got a Excalibur. This is one of the ones that will also be picked up by a lot of players. It has the same ability as the base set Blastoise. You just get to attach as many water energies as you like during your turn to one of your Pokemon. And it doesn't even have to be a water Pokemon either. It could be to a colorless Pokemon if you wanted to. Yeah, the last Sableye I think we had that was like relevant was probably all the way back in the Black and White era in Dark Explorers. And they usually get like non-holo rares or uncommons. There's just like no love for Sableye. I'm glad I got one in this set. Noivern EX, a Dragon type EX. Same thing as the Squawk ability. It looks like the overall card is a little bit darker, but the sparkles come through a lot more clearly on that. That looks, oh, you can really see it right there. That looks amazing. Yeah, I really like the way these regular RDXs look. They did a really good job. Fun fact for anyone who's watching this that doesn't know, dragon types in the trading card game, there's no dragon type basic energy, so when they're choosing which energy types dragons are using to attack with, they typically model them after what color the Pokemon is. So for example, here Noivern is, you got purple with like a lot of black on the outline, so it takes psychic and dark energies to attack as a result. It's like that with most dragons. There are a couple of exceptions. For example, Latios and Latios, they don't take colorless energy and like water energy or colorless and fire to attack. Those dragons are part psychic type in the video game, so those ones will take like psychic and water for Latios, because Latios is blue, so it takes the water energy. Or psychic and fire in the case of Latios. If there's ever exception, it's usually along those lines, where it depends on what secondary typing the dragon Pokemon is. But if they're dragon flying like the Noivern, a lot of the time it's just based on what color the Pokemon is. I didn't know that until very recently, but I thought that was a pretty cool little tidbit. We have Magikarp, Nimble, and a Hariyama, holo rare. Next pack up. Ooh, we have our first reversal energy. This is one of the cards I personally am the most excited for. Another one of the special energies. This one has the same effect as Scramble energy from back in the EX era, When you are losing, this provides 3 energies of any type you need them to. It will be very, very strong in the game. You can't put it on a, well, you can put it on an EX or on a V, but it'll just be a colorless energy. But on non-EX Pokemon and non-V Pokemon, if they're evolved and you're losing, 3 energies of any type is super, super strong card. So I'm very excited to see what people come up with for that. This one's the last one, Therapeutic Energy. It heals special conditions, so it's not quite as strong as the other ones, but there's definitely some small scenarios where that can be useful in the trading card game too. Alright, next one we have Wingull Reverse, Mimikyu Reverse, and a Tyranitar Holo Rare. Love to see that one, personally. One of my favorite Pokemon. I'm hoping we get the illustration rare in this box too, but we'll have to wait and see. We've already got 1 illustration rare, and a full art, and a gold, also known as hyper rares, right now. So I'm hoping we get 1 more, but we'll have to wait and see. This pack here we have a Choice Belt Reverse Holo. Bit of a weird reprint in this set. It does extra damage to V Pokemon, and we don't have V Pokemon at all in Scarlet and Violet. So a bit of a weird reprint, but we've got it nonetheless. Pineco, and we've also got a Ceruledge for the Holo Rare. Next pack up, we have Pelipper Reverse, Slackoff Reverse, and a Pawmot Holo Rare. And a couple of Pawmot Holo Rares in the first few sets, so that's okay. Pawmot's a cool Pokemon. Alright, next pack. Ooh, we have Bravery Charm. See if that one does any good in the game. We have a Great Ball, Giacomo, and a Wigglytuff Holo Rare. Larvitar Reverse Holo. Hey, there's another illustration rare. Tinkatink, the very baby form of Tinkaton, the basic one. And then we've also got, ooh, a full art Ting-Lu EX in the same pack as the illustration rare Tinkatink. Very, very nice. Double hit pack. You'll love to see it. This Ting-Lu EX looks pretty cool. The background effect looks really nice with the Ting-Lu. And we've also got, of course, the Tinkatink illustration rare. Lots of like crystals in this one. It's like in a cave surrounded by gems. Looks really cool. Very, very good job with the artwork so far in this set. I have been very impressed. Next pack up, we have a Luxio Reverse Holo, Shinx Reverse Holo, and a Caparaja EX. Regular art. Same as all the other EXs, darker regular picture, but the sparkles stand out way more. Very, very cool. Oh, Miss Magius, that's pretty cool. We have Artisan Reverse, Falkner Reverse, and a Weavile Holo Rare. Weird for them to put Falkner in this set. One of the like Johto gym leaders. We haven't really done anything in Johto in a while. In the trading card game, I don't think we've been there in the anime recently as far as I'm aware. But I'm okay with it. Dunsparce, Marill, and a Spiritomb Holo Rare. Spiritomb shuts down the abilities of all V Pokemon, all basic V Pokemon, excuse me, in play. So that'll be interesting, see if that goes anywhere. Does not shut off EXs though, so your Squawk abilities will still be able to draw cards. Ooh, another Superior Energy Retrieval. Therapeutic Energy, reverse, with a Luminous Energy, reverse, both energies. And then another Garganacl, Holo Rare. Mankey reverse, Arctibax reverse, and an Orthworm holo rare. Orthworm's such a cool Pokemon. Very nice design in this game. Alright, we have a reverse holo Frigibax and a Quavel EX special illustration rare. Let's go. That looks awesome. Quavel EX, another Tyranitar holo rare. That Quavel EX looks amazing. Oh my goodness. Let me show this off to the camera before I get it into a sleeve here. It looks really, really nice. It's got the same kind of sparkly effect that you see on the special illustration rares in Scarlet and Violet Vase. Oh, it looks so like it's so proud. I don't know, it almost looks like it would be like royalty a little bit. That looks amazing. That is an awesome pull. I'm super glad we got one of these in the box. I was getting worried. We have not very many packs left. I was worried we weren't going to get one. Awesome. Of course, the last time I did one of these, we opened the special illustration rare in the very first pack, so the rest of the box was so anticlimactic, but I'm glad we got one in this box. Brogunk reverse, Fuecoco reverse, and a Slacking holo rare. That Quavel looks awesome. They didn't include it on the box art, but we did get the special illustration rare. We didn't forget about it for that, at least, which makes me happy. Skiploom, Tauros, the Fire Paldea Tauros, and another Luxray holo rare. Very nice. Q-Font, Hariyama, and a Glamora holo rare. One of my favorite Pokemon from the new game. Fun fact, I looked up one day when I was like getting towards the end of the game. I looked up what a shiny Glamora looked like because I just was curious what it looked like and I had no idea. I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. And then like 10 minutes later, I found a shiny Glamora in my game. Super Rod, Bravery Charm, and a Chi-Yu EX. Very nice. Regular Art EX there. In our last pack of the booster box, we have another Skeledirge art. Very last pack here, we have Reverse Holo Seviper, Reverse Holo Pinkerton, and a holo rare Mimikyu. Regular holo rare, no dice on the last pack magic, but we still got a lot of cool cards. Let me show these off to the camera one more time so everyone can see them. We got two regular illustration rares. We have our Inokli and our Tinkatink, and I think that lines up exactly with what we did in our Scarlet Violet base set box. 4 regular art EXs. We have a Squawkabilly, Slowking, the terastallized one, Chi-Yu, and a Kaparaja. Oh, excuse me, 5 regular EXs, Noivern EX. So I think we actually got 1 or 2 extras of these compared to our Scarlet vase set box. For full arts, or ultra rares as they are called now, we have Tinglu EX and a Dendra, the supporter card. And then we got a gold hyper rare Superior Energy Retrieval. And of course, the big hit of the box, our special illustration rare Quavel EX. So there you have it. If you enjoyed watching this break, please feel free to leave a like or a comment on the video in the comment section down below. Thank you once again for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time.